Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome to the channel. And this is the Homebase status report for the 31st of March 2020. Now, apologies for not getting this video out for you. Yesterday I was working all day, and then finally I managed to get to see my kids during this lockdown. So while they are preoccupied at the moment for 5 minutes, I thought I would come on and do a quick video for you. So I'm going to get rid of the webcam now and let's go through our latest Homebase status report. Okay then, so this is the Save the World Homebase status report for the 31st then of March. Now, first off then, we do have the dungeons will be returning to the game. Now, at the time of making this video, they're not currently in there, but I do believe they will probably be returning on Friday. So for the dungeons, it says fight monsters, dodge traps, gear up and descend into the depths to confront the raging evil below. They say there are weapons and heroes to recruit along the way. Magical keys, a deep and dark labyrinth, golden coins. Sounds like it's time to do some exploring. So that will be available on April 3rd at 8 PM Eastern Time. So yes, they will be available from Friday. Now, I'm hoping that they have made some changes to the dungeons, perhaps not just fetched it out exactly the same as it was before. Although, don't get me wrong, the dungeons are extremely good fun and they are brilliant for getting your coins, for getting gold for your store, and also for getting llama tickets as well. They are fantastic for that. And if you do have the Swamp Knight loadout, then he is absolutely brilliant for the dungeons. So I do enjoy those, and I will be getting back into those when they come out. Now, from April 1st, so actually from today, we do have the Night Fire bow. We do have another bow coming into the game, as if we haven't got enough already. But get medieval on the husks with this new Nightfire bow. Critical hits replenish a portion of your shields, so land those shots. So there will be a new bow coming to the store probably later on today. Now, next up then, we do have a returning hero, Miss Bunny Penny. Penny's been waiting to break out this outfit. Standard perk, Plasma Overdrive. Decreases plasma pulse energy cost by 38%. And as a commander's perk then, it will decrease the energy cost by 75%. She is a pretty decent hero, to be fair. Also returning, we have the Pirate Llamas. Our mateys, smash open this llama and claim ye pirate hero and weapon plunder. This llama will cost ye 500 adventure tickets, and they will be available again on Friday, April 3rd at 8 PM Eastern Time. So we do have quite a few weapons in the Pirate Llamas. Some of them are not really that great, but others are pretty okay. Now, I will, at the end of this report, I will go into Fortnite now just to show you some of the weapons. So we'll get into that in a moment. But yes, they will be returning from Friday. Now, they have done an update on the core llamas. Clips improved the capacity of the core llama set. Going forward, Homebase heroes will be able to obtain the following bows from the core llama. So you can get the Compression Burster, the Vindertech Seeker, Vacuum Tube Bow, and Scavenger Bow. They will all be available from llamas. And I have heard from one or two people that you can actually get some of these bows as rewards for killing mini-bosses in missions. So do keep a check out for those as well. Now, some other changes they have done, they have made some improvements to Founders' weapons. Now, they did make some updates to the Founders' Revolt, which is the one that I do have myself, but they have also changed the drum roll. Every 10th round fired increases weapon damage, stacking up to 4 times. Reloading removes the effect. And they have changed the quick shot. Hitting an enemy with this weapon grants additional weapon damage and reload speed. Stack this effect for maximum damage. The Deconstructor. Each bullet reloaded grants a damage bonus, stacking up to 5 times. The first bullet to hit an enemy after reloading deals all of the extra damage. And the last one then, the Nocturno. Hitting an enemy with this weapon marks your target. Marks will detonate on reload. So there are some pretty decent changes there to the Founder's weapons, which after a recent update where pretty much the Founder's weapons were really the only decent things you actually got from purchasing any of the Founder's packs, then it is good that they are actually doing some improvements for those, for anyone who's actually spent the money to buy the extra packs for them. So that is good. Now next week then there will be of course a content update, and we will be getting Rabbit Raider Jonesy. Now this actually is one hero I didn't get last year, because I seem to remember at the time I only had enough to get one or the other, and I remember buying Miss Bunny Penny instead. So I will definitely be keeping a check for this on the update. Now with Rabbit Raider Jonesy, these eggs don't have candy in them, or do they? Standard perk, Sure Shot. Increases sniper critical damage by 75% as a standard perk, and as a commander it increases the sniper critical damage by 225%. So it is definitely a must-have hero for sniper critical damage. So definitely do want to get that one when it comes out, and that will be available from the store from April 10th at 8 PM Eastern Time. So do check that out when that comes. We will also have Cotton Eye Eagle Eye. Bounce into battle. Standard perk, Unexpected Departure. Phase shift leaves 3 egg bombs which deal 18 base damage to nearby enemies, and as a commander the phase shift leaves 3 egg bombs dealing 55 base energy damage to nearby enemies, and she will be available from the event store starting April 10th at 8 PM until June 19. So that is pretty much it then for this week's update. It's not the biggest update going. A lot of returning content again for any of you newer players. Sadly for us long-term players, there's not really anything new and different for us to try. But for all the new players joining Save the World at the moment, lots of pretty good stuff for you to check out. So do make sure that you do try and get hold of any heroes and weapons in this event that you can. But we are going to get into Fortnite now, and I will show you some of the weapons that you can get from the new Llamas. So I will see you in a second. Okay, now for the weapons then that you can receive from the new Llamas, you will be able to get the steampunk weapon set from these. Now, if you want further information on these, you can go onto the collection book, go into event schematics, and go all the way down then to the steampunk weapons set, and these are the different weapons that you can receive from the Llamas. Now, one that I do have is the Baron, which is it's pretty good melee weapon. Not so much for your damage that you would do to the husks, but you can set this weapon then for your speed, and it will give you much quicker movement speed if you set this weapon up correctly. So it is definitely great for speed, not so much for your damage, things like that, but if you want to be able to get around a lot faster, then I definitely do recommend the Baron. You can literally just craft it up. You don't even have to use and attack the husks with it. Just craft it up, and I've had one in my inventory for well over a year, and yeah, it's absolute brilliant weapon. You do have the Cannonade, which I don't know if they have made any buffs or changes to any of these other weapons, but they never were that great weapons originally. So let's just hope that they have updated and made some changes to these weapon sets as well. But you've got the Duet, the Steam Skewer, Double Boiler, Steam Thrasher, of course the Baron, the Cannonade, Bon Voyage, Steam Piston, and Steam Roller. So do check them out in the collection book if you want any further information on those. But that is pretty much it then for our update this week. There's nothing too fancy or fantastic in the update, and by the looks of it, the content update next week, there's nothing too much on there either. But fingers crossed we might get some other great returning weapons coming up for the Easter holidays. They did fetch out last year, I think it was, the Easter egg launcher, which is an okay launcher but extremely great fun. So hopefully in the coming updates we will get a lot of new stuff. But I hope you do find this video useful. If you do, don't forget to drop a like down below. Smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. But until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe, my friends.